We're at the Fringe Afterparty Day 2, so Saturday night, and apparently it's going to be pretty wild. What is the hardest substance you've ever taken, and how was that experience?
Oh wait, I know you.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I do. Well, actually, only like 2 tabs of like what? Fucking nuts.
Yeah, talk about it. Tell the story. Like, what happened? Like,
actually, well, and there was DMT too, added on top of that. So that was good. Everything went into like all sorts of like Candyland. It was Candyland, dude. It was like Candyland to music. Dude, you look like you would want to peer into the Rubik's Cube of secrets.
what secrets does it hold?
It's another Rubik's Cube.
Let's make some friends, guys. What is the hardest substance you have ever taken, and how was that experience?
A diamond. I accidentally swallowed one, and it was a very hard thing. It came out, and
digging that out was not fun.
I feel for you, brother. That's absolutely incredible.
it was not fun at all.
Wow.
But you know, you got to do what you got to do.
You got to do what you got to do.
And I had to throw the strainer away.
Dude, what's the hardest substance you've ever taken, and how was that experience?
Well, seeing her live on national TV, I'm gonna have to say Pixie Sticks.
Yeah.
Well, I just returned from an ayahuasca journey in the Amazon.
Okay. Very cool. Talk about that. What was the story behind it? What happened?
I mean, there were serpents and insects and this pit bull that kept visiting me and whales that became birds.
DMT, well, I had never done it before, and I wanted to make sure I did it right, so I meditated in my room, blasted off, proceeded down like a corridor of different like rotating rooms that I had to kind of like lock in, and then I got there and I was like, all right, I'm good, and they were like, no, like you came here, like,
Yeah.
you knocked on the door, and it wouldn't actually let me out of the trip until I had to say some like really intense truths about myself that I was ignoring.
I gotta piss so bad. I just like. That's not gonna work. The vibes at the current moment, I'm gonna give them like a 6.8 out of 10. There's a lot of things happening. It's hard exactly to process and digest what's happening. I'm not for it, nor am I against it.
I mean, the hardest substance is life, for sure. What's the hardest substance you've taken?
Polyjuice potion.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty hard.
It changes who you are.
Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, literally.
Stoic. Nice beard, dude. Yeah, hell yeah. I'm a wizard, and I'm gonna get another beer. What's the hardest substance you've ever taken, and how was that experience?
I saw my kids. I don't have kids, but I saw them.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna go find the little beans room.
All right, find the little beans room. How do you feel about an ice cold bean in the morning?
Best part of waking up.
I'm large and clumsy.
Oh no, you're good. I'm slender and tall. What? Possibly intelligent.
So I smoked DMT with this guy, actually. Oh, never mind. Just kidding.
With not that guy.
Definitely not with that guy.
The hardest substance I've ever taken was ice. So it goes glass, ice. And I did like a quarter bag of ice with my friend when I was 16, and I was awake for about 7 days. My friend got addicted to it, and she thought someone was locked in her trunk of her car. No. So it's very strong. It's like the strongest speed that
sounds like it.
ever been. So that's probably the strongest. One time I ate 50 hits of acid.
That's incredible. Tell the story of that. What happened?
I don't know. I was 16. I did a lot of drugs when I was in high school. I'm sober now, but I was dating this guy. He was 22. I was 16. He was making acid in his bathtub, and he just gave me a whole sheet of it. My friend Shanna and I split it. I got 50, she got 50, and over the course of a couple days, I ate the 50 hits, and I tripped for about 3 weeks, and I don't know. It turned out fine.
Bro that bumped into us earlier is over there like freestyling, going absolutely stupid. Look at that shit. That's crazy.
This motherfucker right here.
DMT is probably like one of the most intense spiritual psychoactive things you could do or whatever.
Every time I suck dick.
What?
I tried to suck dick like a crackhead.
Okay.
What is the hardest substance you've ever taken, and how was that experience?
So have you ever heard of like a monster dong?
No.
Okay, so they're this big. I don't have a hand, so it's kind of like this, right? But it's really big and really hard, and some of them shoot eggs out.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So you're asking the wrong person, but
Or the right person, perhaps.
I took it, and it was very hard.
I know. I'm sure it was. What's something you've never told anybody?
Something I've never told anybody. Oh, you guys want to know something? I'm an adult. I'm in my 30s. I kind of didn't make it to the toilet when I trusted a shart, and it totally hit cotton, and I'll think about it every single day for the rest of my life.
That's okay.
I totally pooped myself, man.
I feel like that.
I'm 33, and I totally pooped myself.
It's okay. And wow.
The hardest substance I've ever taken,
Yes, sir.
I would have to say, was a mushroom. I was on my Super Mario shit.
Thank you guys so much for tuning into this. We had a lot of fun. We had a lot of crazy experiences. A lot of beautiful, amazing people share some incredible stories with us. I don't know what's happening. I never will. But I trust the process. And always remember, you are loved, and don't be afraid. Love you guys so much.